Yo, what's up guys, Goblin here, welcome to this new episode. Royale is giving away 4 evolutions for free. Last week they gave away the Wizard evolution, today they are giving away the Tesla evolution. So today's video we're going to be playing with the top 3 best Tesla evolution decks. And for the remaining 2, because I said 4 evolutions, last week Wizard, this week Tesla, next 2 remaining evolutions are going to be the Electro Dragon and the Archer. So definitely really cool from Royale that they are giving away, especially for the free-to-play players out there, those evolutions. And some of them are actually still very strong and very popular. Some of them maybe not that popular, like for example Electro Dragon in my opinion is not like that popular right now, but Tesla evolution in my opinion is a great building, super good, especially in cycle type of decks. I really like playing with the Tesla, and that is also what we are mainly going to be using in today's video. So we are facing, I think, okay, he's gonna be using with Cannon, but also a deck which is very strong with the Tesla. Hawk Cycle with Firecracker. Okay, we need to be careful with the out cycle, but we should also be able to cycle and pressure very quick and very good ourselves. Let's actually go with a Goblin Gel already. I'm gonna switch up the Goblin Gel placement. I like to not always go in front, because most of the time people, like for example this guy as well, is actually gonna be using some kind of tank or some kind of troop in front of the tower preemptively. So that's why I like to go with a Goblin Gel in a spot where you don't instantly get like blocked. Okay, let's go with the Tesla here. Let's go with Skeleton as well. Is he gonna go with an Earthquake? Looks like he's not. Instead, he's gonna go with a Firecracker. We do still need to be careful with the Hawk Rider. That's actually still quite healthy. Let's go with a Fire Spirit Bomber just to make sure we don't take any damage with that. Firecracker is gonna get one hit here. Maybe I should have gone with Snowball, but at the same time, Snowball is so valuable and so strong offensively. I didn't really want to waste and use it right there. Okay, he's gonna go with a Cannon. Let's go with Snowball here offensively. Does he have the lock available? Looks like he is, but still a little bit late. And one of the goblins from the Goblin Gel is able to get quite some chip damage. So this is gonna be a close one. I mean, we have the drill, we have the rocket, we have a lot of direct damage, but then the Firecracker from him is gonna be like super annoying. And I think he has the evil Firecracker in cycle already. So yeah, we definitely need to be careful, but let's see what happens, guys. Okay, there's the Firecracker. I think I'm just gonna go with a Mighty Miner ability here to kind of help take care of his Mighty Miner. Let's go with a Goblin Gel. Once again, switching up the placement. Let's go with the Evil Tesla here up high. He's gonna go with the Evil Cannon as well. That is interesting, trying to snipe the Tesla. And he also goes with a Hawk Rider here. Okay, let's go with a Snowball. Skeletons up high, trying to DPS down the Hawk Rider. Also, Skeletons up high, trying to prevent him from going with a Firecracker. And I think we at some point might have to go with Rockets, because if we only go with Goblin Gel itself, it is very strong, but it's not like gonna get a lot of damage. So I think we can go with a Goblin Gel. Let's go with a preemptive rocket here already. That's gonna allow the Goblin Gel to maybe get some extra damage. And if it doesn't, that's still really good for us to just get tower damage as well, because we need to get damage going. Okay, let's go with the Tesla. Let's go with Skeletons. Bomber here as well to help. We are almost back to the Tesla already, so that should be fine. If he does go with another Hawk Rider, we are ready for it with the Tesla. Let's go with Tesla instantly. And let's also go with another Goblin Gel here. Okay, looking good, guys. I mean, damage-wise, we are in the lead right now. Especially if we can somehow cycle back to another rocket. At some point, we do need to be careful with the Firecrackers, though. Let's go with the Evil Tesla up high, destroying the Firecracker. And I think, I mean, do I even go with Joe? I think I'm just going to go with a Rocket Cycle here. Okay, Snowball on defense. Let's make sure that we cycle back to the Tesla if he does try to outcycle us. Let's go with the Skeletons. Let's go with Fire Spirit. And this is looking good, guys. Let's activate the 3-card cycle by cycling Mighty Miner in the back. Let's go with the Tesla here up high. Once again, anti-earthquake spot, always important to use this placement if you are facing earthquake. Let's go with a Bomber. Let's go with Skeletons to distract the Electro Spirit. And I mean, damage-wise, we are looking okay. We did take a little bit of damage there with the Hawk Rider. Let's go with Tesla once again. Anti-earthquake. Snowball prediction for Skeletons. Let's see. Nice. We don't hit Skeletons. We do hit Electro Spirit. Mighty Miner ability here is actually gonna hit the tower. Oh no, it doesn't hit the tower. Okay, I thought that it would hit the tower. On my screen, on everyone's screen, that seemed extremely close to the tower. Okay, Tesla here. Bomber to take care of the Firecracker. Let's actually use the Snowball defensively. Make sure the Hawk Rider doesn't lock onto the tower. And I think it's gonna be time for us to use rockets more offensively, guys. But at the same time, we can't just spend 6 elixir on nothing. We need to make sure that we do have the Tesla available. Okay, let's go with a rocket right now. Fire Spirit, Skeletons to distract the Firecracker. Man, what a chaotic match, by the way, guys. Like, both of us have a really quick cycle deck. So this is Not easy for both of us, actually. Okay, nice. And I think damage-wise, we should be fine. We just need to be careful with this Hawk Rider. I'm actually going to be forced to go with a Rocket defensively. But yeah, the Earthquake is not going to be enough. We might even be able to cycle back to another Rocket on time. But I don't think we need to. Like, realistically, damage-wise, he's not going to win. So we can just secure the Hawk Rider not getting hit. And we are going to secure the first victory of today's video. Let's go, guys. Okay, very nice win. That was kind of chaotic, especially in single elixir. It's always a little bit scary to get outcycled. I think as soon as we hit double and triple elixir, we are pretty much never gonna get outcycled if we keep up the cycle and if we keep playing as we should be playing. So very nice W. This is one of my favorite decks with the Evil Tesla, but there's definitely many different decks with the Evil Tesla. If you guys are looking for some decks, make sure to watch all matches and all decks, and then afterwards comment in the comment section down below which one is your favorite, like which out of the 3 decks I'm gonna be playing and showing is your personal favorite. Okay, looks like we're facing some deck with Goblin Machine. I hate this card. It's always like some no skill, some toxic type of deck. Let's see what it's gonna be though. Okay, he also has Prince. Let's go with a Tesla up high. Let's go with Skeletons here to distract the Prince a little bit. Tesla just to get some extra DPS going on top of the Prince, and their playstyle is just crazy. Like, I don't know, I feel like these guys always play so aggressive, and it does often work well for them. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Jill. Let's go with a Bomber here to support. This is one of the best combos, by the way. I feel like it's always hard for him to end stop the Bomber and also at the same time defend the Goblin Jill without taking any damage. Like, for example, here he had to spend the Mega Minion on top of the Bomber, and then afterwards the Goblin Jill actually managed to take care of his Bomber and also get a lot of damage. So looking pretty good so far, guys. I would say that if we don't make any big defensive mistakes with the Mighty Miner, even with the Rocket if needed, we should have a pretty solid defense. I'm just a little bit afraid about the fact that he has Zap, because Zap is definitely gonna be very helpful for him. Okay, let's go with Skeletons here once again to kind of distract the Prince. I think I might be forced to go with a Goblin Jill here. Goblin Jill is actually going to be good because this is also going to defend the Giant, but most importantly, it's going to create some Goblins to distract his Prince for a little bit. Okay, Fire Spirit off to the side. Prince is going to go down, and nice, guys. Looking good defensive-wise. Not a single damage taken so far. We do need to be careful because he is using a Beatdown deck, and of course, with most of the with the Beatdown decks, the further we advance, the better the Beatdown deck gets. Elixir-wise, like now that we're in double elixir, we need to be, I guess, a little bit more careful with his big pushes. Okay, let's see, guys. Let's set up an Evil Tesla. He does have the Evil Bomber. I kind of forgot about the Evil Bomber, to be honest. That is my bad. I should have definitely been ready for that. I think, anyways, we're still looking okay. Let's actually pressure left side here. We are gonna force out the Prince. Bomber is gonna help take care of the Goblin Machine. Let's go with a Fire Spirit. Let's actually go with another Goblin Jill towards the left side. Tesla here on defense, and this deck cycles insanely quick, by the way, guys. So make sure that if you are not like that experienced with cycle and you do want to play it on like ranked or something, maybe play a grand challenge, a classic challenge before, because this deck is definitely not like that easy to use, in my opinion at least. Okay, let's go with a Goblin Jill towards the left side. I think the Mighty Miner here is going to be important to have on the right side lane, so let's actually try to switch lanes here with the Mighty Miner. Let's go with a Snowball offensively. We are going to get quite some value there, but this is defensively looking kind of scary right now. Okay, let's go Skeletons here. Another Bomber off to the side. We are going to take care of his Bomber left side with our Bomber. That is good for us. Let's go with a Mighty Miner here as well. Tesla is not going to pull his Giant, but I think we should be fine. He actually zapped the Bomber, so no reset for the Mighty Miner available for him. And this is looking pretty good, guys. Okay, we are doing a really good job on defense, especially offensively. We've also been able to get quite some damage, but especially defensively, I feel like we're doing a great job. This might be a good moment for us to go with a Rocket. Let's actually try to Rocket the Prince, the Giant, and everything right there. Okay, we do have to be careful. Goblin Machine is gonna lock onto the tower a little bit. I think we cannot activate the King Tower because the Bomber is... Wait, the Bomber actually hit the right side lane. What? That is so unlucky. Okay, that actually helped the opponent so much because he was already in the damage lead in the right side lane, so that is actually crazy for him. Let's go with a Bomber once again. This combo is so good because whatever troop they use in front of the tower, the Bomber is often just gonna get a lot of splash damage, and it's so hard for them to like defend and the Jill and the Bomber. Okay, we do have to be careful. Let's go with a Snowball here on defense. Let's go with a Fire Spirit here as well, trying to splash everything. Let's go with Skeletons, Mighty Miner, another Bomber defensively, Goblin Jill offensively, and man, I love this deck. Like the Psycho and the outplay potential you have with this deck is just crazy. Fire Spirit is gonna splash. We can go with another Goblin Drill here offensively. We can go with Bomber, and I think at this point, if I were the opponent, I would probably give up unless he somehow defends this still. 30 seconds left. We do need to be careful, but the Goblin Drill is gonna get damage, and all we need to do right now is just wait, survive, and go with a rocket. So let's go, guys. We are gonna win another match with this Goblin Drill deck. This Goblin Drill deck, I'm telling you guys, is super fun and also super solid. I would say the only, but it's still very winnable, like bad matchup with this type of Goblin Drill deck would be like air type of cards, because if you think about it, our only air cards realistically is only like the Tesla. We don't even have like a, I don't know, Musketeer, Dark Goblin or something like that, but it's still very solid and still very good against beatdown decks because of the way you pressure. Like if you would face, for example, Lava Loon, my recommendation would be like pressure, try to force out a lot of elixir with like Goblin Drills, Mighty Miners, and then you can also pull off some nice plays with like the Tesla. Rocket defensively is also very helpful against Balloon and against Lava Loon. Okay, next up is Expo, and I must say that I'm not the best Expo player, guys. I'm actually really bad with Expo, I would consider. So let's see if we can somehow cook, and let's see if we can somehow win with this deck, but I'm definitely not good at Expo. Like I'm actually, I would say, really bad at Expo. Okay, oh, what a nice Ice Spirit from him. We're actually gonna take so much damage. He is gonna spend quite a lot of elixir there. Offensively, I'm gonna go with Expo here right away, and we can, okay, he's gonna go with Dark One. Let's go with a lock here to take care of that. He's gonna go with Skelly King. He's gonna defend that. Nice defense from him. We might still have to drop something against the Skeleton King if we want to make sure it doesn't get a single hit on our tower, and we're just gonna let the Spear Goblins be. Okay, so this is gonna be this really annoying and toxic spam deck. He doesn't have Goblin Barrel, he doesn't have Miner, he just has like, yeah, Skelly Barrel, Bush, he just has like a bunch of spam and annoying cards. So we need to be careful, but I think the good thing, if I'm not wrong, that he's not gonna have a big spell. So that could definitely be like an advantage for us, that if he does indeed not have a big spell, that we could potentially cycle like a lot of archers. Evil archers should get a lot of value. Like just in general, I feel like our cards, if we do cycle them well and protect them well, especially like the protecting the evil archers in some situations, they could get a lot of value. But then he does have a really quick cycle, so it's gonna be kind of annoying for us to keep up with the cycle and with the pressure. Okay, let's go with a Knight in the middle, trying to time it as good as possible. He is gonna go with his Skelly King. Realistically, I can just go with a Tesla here, and that's gonna take care of pretty much everything. We do need to be careful with the Bush. I guess I'm actually gonna go... Oh man, look at all the spam cards here. Nah, I think we just lost, guys. We actually just lost because all those skeletons, the Tesla's not gonna help as well. We are gonna lose the left side tower, and there's no way. I feel like this matchup is not even that bad for us. It's just so annoying and so hard to deal with all the pressure and with all the spammy cards. Maybe I should have gone with Tesla a little bit more towards the left side. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna still... Nah, I mean, at this point, I should probably just give up. So let me actually just quickly fireball the King Tower. I'm gonna let this guy trigger on me, and then see you guys soon with game number 4. Let's go, guys. Hopping into game number 4. I do not want to talk about the last match. That was, I don't know, so awkward, so bad, and really well played from the opponent as well. Like the cycle and the way he was pressuring was actually insane. And then I don't even know what we did there. I think the Evil Tesla I used on defense was okay, but I should have probably used it a little bit more towards the opposite lane. Okay, let's go with Expo here already. Looks like we are going to be facing Expo probably ourselves. Maybe I should have gone with Lock right away on top of the archers as soon as I saw those. Wasn't really sure if he was going to go with archers, Tesla, or something else. But anyways, that should be okay still. Pretty okay start for us, even though we didn't get any damage. And oh, he looks like he actually has a Mortar though. Okay, it's gonna be Mortar out of the opponent against our Expo. Okay, let's go with Knight here. Let's go with Expo offensively. I wonder what he has. I don't think he has a building, by the way. So that's gonna be good for us, because this way it's gonna be like harder for him to take. Is he gonna... Wait, Archer's prediction? Imagine? Oh, that would have been insane. Okay, I'm still gonna predict them with skeletons. Let's go with Electro Spirit here as well. Archer is unfortunately not gonna hit the E-Spirit. Instead, it's gonna hit the Expo directly. We still get a connection. We still get quite some damage, but imagine the Fireball would have hit the Knight plus Archers. That would have been a crazy play. Nice try, but unfortunately didn't work out the way I wanted to, but still great damage advantage. So like the damage in general right now looking good for us. Okay, let's go with Archers here, splitting them. Let's see what the opponent's gonna do. Is he gonna go with another Mortar, is he gonna... Okay, looks like he does go with Mortar. Let's go with Tesla. This time I think he's not gonna be predicting us to go with like, yeah, like with skeletons, archers. I mean, he didn't have the archers in cycle, but I thought that the Tesla here, quick drop, would be fine. And looks like he did indeed. He did indeed not expect us to go with a Tesla. Okay, let's go with a Knight in the back. I think this type of matchup sometimes does come down to cycle, like spell cycle. So we need to be very careful about him being able to spell cycle us. Okay, let's go with Log. Let's go with Evil Archers here. Splitting them as well. He might have to, at some point, rocket one of the Expos. But for now, he's not even going with rockets on the Expos. Instead, he's just trying to defend them by like going Knight and stuff. Okay, let's go with a Fireball here. I think this Fireball, even though we only hit the Knight, is still going to be good. Because that's way we take care of his tank as soon as possible. He might get back to another one, which indeed he is going to do. So well played by him. And I think he has Evil Mortar available, guys. So we need to be careful with the Evil Mortar. Evil Mortar, Evil Archers, I think. Okay, nice. Let's go like this. Let's go with a Tesla up high right here. Let's also lock. I think he might go with... Okay, he's going to go with Archers. Good Fireball from us right here. Insane Fireball. Yeah, really good Fireball. That's going to clean up pretty much his entire attack he had on the left side lane. Let's go with Skeletons. Let's go with E-Spear. Let's cycle Archers. And I think at some point he's going to try and rocket cycle us. So we do need to be very careful of like when to go in. Let's actually Fireball the tower here. He's probably going to rocket, right? I think. Oh, no, he's not going to rocket. He actually goes with Archers in the back. Oh, there's the rocket. Okay, he does indeed go with a rocket. Let's go with the Evil Tesla here. Rocket out of cycle. We can go with Archers trying to predict the Knight. Looks like he's not going to go with Knight instantly. He goes with Knight a little bit later. And this is looking good for us, guys. I mean, he just spent 6 elixir. There's no way he gets back to the rocket instantly. The Expo might get a lock. Knight is also a little bit healthy still. And we do have another Expo available. Okay, let's go with Expo right here. Fireball ready in case he goes with a Knight. Let's try to Fireball the Knight. I don't think we hit it, but it's still worth it to try. Let's go with Electro Spear. Let's go with a lock. And Expo is not going to get a lock, but at least we did force out the Mortar defensively. The bad thing for us right here is the fact that he's going to rocket cycle us. Exactly. Like he's just going to rocket cycle us. And the Fireball definitely doesn't deal as much damage as the rocket does. So we need to be careful, guys. Okay, let's go with Expo here. Let's go with the Tesla as well. Let's go with E-Spear. Let's try to cycle as soon as possible. I'm gonna go with another Knight. I need to cycle Expos like crazy now. Like I need to pressure as much as possible for him not to go with the okay, Skeletons here as well. For him not to go with rocket cycle, it's very important for us to just pressure with Expos as much as possible, guys. Okay, let's go with Archers here to try and snipe. I mean, all he needs to do right now really is just defend and then rocket last second. Like he doesn't even need to cycle multiple rockets. I need to somehow break through with the Expo here. Like that is the most important thing for me to do. Okay, I'm gonna try to Fireball last second here. Nah, it's not gonna be enough. What an unfortunate match. I don't know what I should have done different. I'm telling you guys, I suck at Expo, so maybe I should have looked for a different deck to include in today's video. But then it is definitely one of the best decks with the Tesla evolution. So I don't know, guys. It's a nice try, I guess. We are unfortunately gonna lose both the matches with the Expo deck. But I'm telling you guys, if you're looking for a good deck with the Evil Tesla, Expo is a good deck. The player, in this case myself, is the problem. Like it's not the deck, it's actually the problem. Like the player, which made me lose right there. So no problem though. Let's hop into the last deck, which is definitely more of my playstyle. Hawk Cycle. 100% sure one of my favorite all-time decks in Clash Royale. I always love playing with these type of Hawk Cycle decks. Let's actually go with a Firecracker. Let's go with a Mighty Miner. Unfortunately, I do not have the Hawk Rider quite in cycle, so we are gonna give him the King Tower activation early on without even getting any Hawk Rider damage. But I think we still should be able to maybe get some. No, man, I didn't expect it to pull. Wow, that is unlucky, guys. Okay, I'm gonna have to overspend here for the Hawk Rider to even get something going, and he just goes with P.E.K.K.A in the back right away, knowing that I just spent so much elixir offensively. He's gonna try and take the elixir advantage to his advantage to make a huge P.E.K.K.A push. Okay, let's set up a Tesla here. Let's see if we can still somehow defend this and stay alive, even though I just wasted so much elixir offensively. He's probably gonna try and Fisherman the Mighty Miner. Let's go with Skeletons here to at least distract it for a little bit longer. P.E.K.K.A still so healthy though, like a level 16 P.E.K.K.A here is actually looking scary, but we do have E-Spirit, we do have a lock if necessary. I just misclicked the lock. Oh my god, guys. Okay. No problem. Let me quickly take a deep breath. By the way, I'm so tilted today. I don't think you guys noticed from before, or maybe you did see like my medals, but I went from 3,300 medals, or like I was 1 win away from 3,300 medals to 2.8k. Like I tilted so many medals in today's, like today in general, like in the push, me playing, and I was so tilted, guys. So let me actually lock in. Let me try to at least get some more victories here to end today's video with the Hawk Psycho deck. Hawk Psycho, as I said before, definitely my type of playstyle, so it should be good for us. Okay, let's go with a Mighty Miner here. Let's have the Tesla ready, trying to defend this Goblin Giant push. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. To Psycho, looks like we are gonna get quite some value. He's gonna go with arrows. He's gonna go with his Goblin Curse. Nice Mighty Miner ability to clean up pretty much all of his troops, and I think we can keep out the pressure ourselves here by going Hawk Rider. Let's go with a lock. Let's go with Electro Spirit. We do need to be careful with this P.E.K.K.A. I think, I'm not sure if he has Zap in Cycle. Okay, looks like he doesn't have Zap in Cycle. If not, he probably would have used it right there. Let's go with a lock here as well. And let's go with a last second Tesla as soon as we have the Elixir. Okay, let's go with a Tesla right now. Let's go with Skeletons here as well. Let's cycle Electro Spirit. And I think I'm going to have to go with an Earthquake. Defensively taking care of the Spear Goblins and taking care of pretty much all of the troops he had on the field right there. So man, this is gonna be a close one, guys. I think he's gonna predict the Firecracker at the bridge, so no point of me going with it right here. There you go. Nice. Good thing that we didn't. Let's go with a lock and Firecracker last second right now. Firecracker still gets hit by the bomber. That is unfortunate. It does hit the tower a little bit, and I think we can actually Earthquake. Yeah, I think we can Earthquake cycle, guys. We can actually go Earthquake, lock, Electro Spirit, Skeletons. We're gonna be back to Earthquake. And I think lock is gonna be enough, hopefully, please. Okay, nice. It does enough. 29 damage for sure. Lock does enough. That was kind of scary because I'm not exactly sure how much damage it does, but I was like 90% sure that it should be enough. And luckily for me, it did indeed do enough. So looking okay so far. We were able to go 2-0 with the Goblin Joe deck, 0-2 with Expo, which I already warned you guys is not my best deck. I do want to apologize for the gameplay right there. Definitely not the best Expo player, but talking about the best Tesla evolution decks, I just have to include it in there. Like, there's no way I'm not including Tesla when it's for sure one of the best decks with the... Okay, let's go with Electro Spirit here. He actually went with a Monk, I think, predicting a Firecracker from us, so good thing that we didn't go with it. And let's go with a Tesla here in the meantime. Okay, so Royal Giant looking from the opponent. Let's see if it is indeed gonna be Royal Giant. Looks like he's just gonna let the Monk be. Tesla's gonna clean up both of those. We do need to be very careful here with a potential Royal Giant at the bridge, but we have a really quick cycle as well, so we should be fine, I guess. Okay, let's see. Do I pressure? Yeah, I think I'm gonna pressure, go with Hawk Rider to try and force out the Fisherman, and then we can maybe get a lot of value with the Mighty Miner from the... like when the Fisherman is out of cycle. Okay, let's go with a lock right here. I'm gonna go instantly Mighty Miner on top of the Royal Giant, and then it should be able to DPS down the Royal Giant. Even with the Electro Spirit from him, that's still not gonna be a lot of damage. 2 connections, 2 shots. I mean, it's a lot of damage, but it's, I would say, okay. So definitely an interesting matchup here. The fact that he has Cannoneer is interesting because normally Royal Giant, as far as I remember, never really uses the Cannoneer. So yeah, definitely interesting that he uses Cannoneer in Royal Giant. Let's go with Skeletons, let's go with a lock, and I guess we can go... Oh, he actually reflect the lock. Wow, that was a nice ability from him. Okay, he reflects our lock. That's gonna get quite some chip damage between the Monk reflecting the tower shots and also the lock hitting the tower. He is gonna get quite some damage, but overall, we are still in the damage lead. And I don't know, I think if we play this perfectly, the Tesla is gonna be helpful against the Monk because unlike, for example, Cannon, it doesn't get reflected. I think we should be fine here, guys. Let's see what happens, though. Okay, let's go with a Hawk Rider. He's for sure going to go with Hunter or Guard. So let's go with a Firecracker. Trying to predict it. Looks like we are going to hit the Hunter. There's going to be a lot of damage with the Firecracker. Let's go with Skeletons early on. Let's go with Electro Spirit here. Trying to DPS down the Royal Giant as well. And I think I'm going to be forced to go with a last second Evo Tesla taking care of the Royal Giant. Because if not, for sure it would have gotten a connection. Okay, Hawk Rider offensively. He's probably going to go Guards or Monk to defend that. I mean, he cycled back to Fisherman already. Wow, okay, he actually cycled very quickly right there. For some reason, I thought that we out-cycled the Fisherman, not letting him cycle back to it, but he did cycle back to it. Okay, well played by him. Let's go with Skeletons here. Let's go with Electrospirit. Let's set up a Tesla. Defensively, this is looking scary, guys. This is actually looking scary. Okay, let's go like this. Let's go with a Lock. Let's go with Electrospirit here. I'm gonna have to go with a last second Tesla if I wanna survive this Royal Giant push. Man, it didn't even retarget. Oh my god, this is not looking good, guys. I think he's gonna go with another Royal Giant here. There's the Royal Giant. Let's go with Skeletons. Electrospirit off to the side. Tesla up high. No, it's still got a connection. Even though I went with Tesla, it's still got a connection there. And I think we just lost. The good thing is that he doesn't have a big spell though, guys. This guy actually doesn't have a big spell. He has Lock and Rage. So we might still be able to cook somehow. Wait, we might actually still be able to cook. Monk also got destroyed by the Mighty Miner right there. Okay, let's try to cycle. Let's go with Skeletons. Firecracker here as well. Can I still somehow break through? He is gonna go with Lock. He's probably just gonna rage the Firecracker. Yeah, he does rage the Firecracker. Well played by him. Okay, Hawk might still sneak through. No, it's not gonna sneak through. I mean, realistically, if we don't take any damage, we could win because of that, but I don't think we will be able to be honest. Monk is just gonna reflect the shots, and then now with the Lock plus the Rage, it's gonna be, I think, enough. So, let's see, 136. I mean, wait a second. Can we still win this? I don't think so, right? Yeah, Lock Rage now for sure does enough, but the Firecracker, oh my god. Wait, that was actually close in the end. We are not quite gonna get it, guys. Very unfortunate matchup right here. I would say that Monk Royal Giant against Hawk Rider is probably one of the most annoying decks you can face. If they manage to make that one push with like Monk, Royal Giant, Hunter, it's always very hard to deal with it. But overall, we did pretty okay, I guess. I don't know, it was strange because with the Goblin Jill deck, I feel like we destroyed both the opponents. We played super well. With X-Bow, I don't want to talk about it. And then with Hawk Rider, we managed to beat this deck and we did unfortunately lose, even though it was a close match against the Royal Giant player. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please make sure to smack the like button. If you're not subscribed to the channel yet, feel free to subscribe, and I will see you guys in one of my next videos. Take care, guys.